Hey, Squirrel Sniper. Hello, my friends. It's Saturday. Sniper says, Grand Risings, Eric. Grand Risings, you, my friend. Hope the weekend is off to a good start. It's just now turning 5. I've been awake for a bit. I got up, I think today was about 2:20, and did my breath work, did my meditation, did my yoga, did my reading, and my writing. And now we're here. We're going to hang out for just a little bit. We're going to read from lesson 11. We didn't skip a lesson, but we skipped a day of the lessons to cover something from the Manual for Teachers, which is the endpoint of Course in Miracles. It's the one that has given me the hardest time, because Manual for Teachers, it means that when you're reading it, you are accepting your role as a teacher. Guess what? You are a teacher. And what do you teach? It's a good question. What's the lesson that you're given? We teach what we most need to learn. We give what we receive. So every moment gives you a teaching opportunity. Am I teaching love? Am I a teacher of God? Or am I a teacher of the illusory world? Am I teaching suffering? Am I teaching attack? Am I teaching that I am vulnerable to attack? Every moment gives us that opportunity. We are demonstrating. I can demonstrate that I am invulnerable to attack by practicing forgiveness. That's the key to forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't saying that attack doesn't take place. Forgiveness says that I am invulnerable to the perception of attack, that beneath that attack, beneath what seems an attack, is simply a plea for help, a plea for healing. Everyone's coming to you from where they are, from where they find themselves. Hey, Jace. Jace says, greetings, Eric and Squirrel. And Jace says, poop howdy to you, my friend. Let's see. Sniper says, my thoughts and prayers for those involved in the Spanish flooding. That's now unfolding. Joining you in prayer. I read about that the other day. Someone actually mentioned it in a live stream. And then I didn't see much in the media. It shows you where our focus is so often, doesn't it? So yes, joining Sniper in prayer. Jay says, Squirrel, what happens Angela now, unfortunately. Wow. Jay says that was me, Eric. All right, guys, give me 1 second. So lesson 11, Course in Miracles, paints a pretty bleak picture. Sniper says it's because the citizens took the government to court for geoengineering. Huh. I hadn't heard about that. Lesson 11. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Man, who wants to hear that? However, as mentioned before, the first 50 or so lessons in A Course in Miracles is all about negation. We are wiping the thought system that we hold now clean so it can be replaced not with the ego's thought system, but with the thought system of love, with the thought system of what we could call the Holy Spirit. I know a lot of people don't like religious language. It's not religious language. It is the language of love. It's the language of the universe. The Holy Spirit is really our voice. That because we have been lost so deeply in the conceptual world, we need a whisper. We need the voice of silence coming to us in a unique way for each of us that we can turn to and listen to. This is why A Course in Miracles says that we have two voices. Which one are we going to listen to? We have the voice of the ego, which is always wrong, and it's not wrong because it's bad. It's wrong because it's illusory. The ego is a concept of who we are. So, do we keep listening to a concept, or do we listen to reality? Reality is always love. That is the other voice that we have, the voice of the Holy Spirit, which is the voice of love. In any moment, we can choose to listen to one or the other. We can't listen to both at the same time. So the voice of the ego has meaningless thoughts because in and of itself, our thoughts have no meaning until meaning is assigned to them. We go all the way back to lesson 1. Nothing I see means anything, because nothing in and of itself. Let's see. Caden says, big ass forehead. Now, is that a big ass forehead or big ass forehead? Mr. Clan. I don't belong to a clan. I guess I do. The McCartys were a clan in Scotland generations ago. I think they still are a clan in Scotland. Of course, I know exactly what he means, but it's more fun. More fun this way. Let's see. Enter with kind, please. Hey, Skits. Morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, too. Man, what an awesome song. Skits, I think that was my favorite from you. Jay says that's not a forehead. We call it a 5-head. At least. It's not a forehead. It's an intergalactic satellite. I'm receiving information from the ethers. I'm channeling the Pleiadians and offering you information. You should be thanking this forehead. This forehead is giving you the information of the gods. So, remember all the way back, lesson 1, nothing I see means anything. It's not as bleak as it sounds. Because when we see past that, nothing I see, nothing I think means anything. Because in and of itself, it has no meaning until I give it meaning. And I mean the ego, not my true self. The meaning of anything and everything. Let's see, Kata's laughing. Well, thanks for joining in the laughter, my friend. Thank you for giving the opportunity to laugh. So when we get to lesson 11 that says my meaningless thoughts, they're showing me a meaningless world, we're thinking, wow, that's depressing. But once we see that these meaningless thoughts that we have are showing me a meaningless world, now we can begin to make some changes. Now we can start looking at true meaning. The true meaning of everything is light. It's love. It's of creation itself. Now we can start seeing that. But first we need to see that our meaningless thoughts are showing us a meaningless world because we are seeing with the ego. Now we choose love, and the true meaning of everything is shining forth. And we are able to laugh, smile, share. It's a wonderful way. Jace says, awesome, I'm laughing hard now. Just remember, this forehead is showing you the reflection of the world. Stare into my forehead and see who you truly are. Hey, Sebastian. How are you? So how you doing, Skits? Thanks for dropping that link, Sniper. I brought it up, and I'll read it after my morning walk. Sebastian says, good. Great to hear it. So, yeah, I want to get back real quick to Skits. That, I think, was my favorite so far because it was so personal. It was so poignant that, man, you gave everyone a glimpse. And at the same time, in that glimpse, in the sorrow that you shared, there was that lining of hope that, you are now healing and you're offering other people to heal along with you. I absolutely loved it. Sebastian says, hi guys. Sniper says, loved your drop, Skits. Yeah, me too. So if anyone gets caught up in, again, the first 50 or so lessons of A Course in Miracles seeming like it's negative, it is. Because how we've been viewing the world is through a lens of negativity brought forth by the ego. If you're not seeing the inherent light, the inherent love in the world, it's because we are seeing it through the perception of the ego. The ego is always saying there's not enough, or there's too much of that which we don't want, or that there's separation between us, that love is a commodity and not a reality, meaning that I will love you when you do this for me. I will love you as long as you love me. I will love you when you make me happy. Let's see, Sebastian has to go to sleep. Have a good night's sleep, my friend. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. Thank you. Hi, Vamps. It's nice to see you, my friend. Vamps says, hi there, lovely people. Skit says, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm glad I can move on from all the emotional garbage I had to cope with on that track. It helps me to move forward. And thank you, y'all too kind, my friend. Sniper says, greeting the Vamps. Jace waves at Goldie. Skit says, thank you, Squirrel. The one and only Arthur Tubal says, lamp. Indeed, my friend. Vamp says, good to see you too. Yeah, Skits, it was very cathartic. You could tell that that track was very cathartic for you, as well as people who listened to it. Jay says, Skits, it was indeed a special few minutes that will last forever. Let's see. The one and only Alta Tubble says, I ate 70 kids today. That's a lot of kids, man. 70. Kaga says, Caden says, Megamind. Was it Megamind? Wasn't he in the Flash? Was that Megamind? I don't remember. Northern Source Seed says, Yogi, hello, my friend. How are you? Offers blessings to everyone. Nice to see you. Jace waves at Northern. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Jace, are you going live in a bit? I don't see any notifications. I got your channel up right now. Everyone's saying hi. Have you guys listened to Skits' new song yet, guys? Man, that one moment, Skits, when you let out that sigh, when it's like you've had enough and you let it all go. I could I could literally feel that. Jay says post now. 44 minutes time. Awesome. That will I'll be back from my walk. I can watch it as I'm having breakfast. Jay says Megamind has featured in a few cartoons. Yeah, I was thinking DC Comics, but it could be wrong. Let's see. Bam says working today, church tomorrow, and meeting for coffee with a missionary from Argentina after church. Well, nice. So the missionary is doing missionary work in Romania right now. Kitten says, play your grandma on. Play your grandma on. Kaden says, how are you? 85. Hopefully one day. It would be nice. If I can make it to 85 the way my father did. My father, man, he kept staying strong no matter what happened to him up until about 92. Passed away at 93. Almost made it to 94. It was only the last 6 months that laid him out. Skits says this weekend we'll make more music. That's awesome, Skits. Sniper says, Caden, why the diss, my friend? Sebastian's back. Welcome back, my friend. Hey, Mohammed. Says good evening for you, Yogi, and all friends. Good evening to you. Sniper says, Caden, seems like you can't control your childish ego. And where are we? Skit says, Northern Starseed, I subbed. Great to meet you. By the way, you have a wonderful day. Great to make those connections. Northern Starseed, make sure you check out Skits' song. Skits, like I was saying, that moment in your song when you just let out that sigh, like, man, it was all these thoughts, all the stuff that you were feeling, all those emotions, and then it was like, I'm done. It was so cleansing. I could definitely feel it. Jason Skits has a gift. Yeah, he certainly does. Vamp says not only in Romania, but yes, he's been building in Turkey, Ukraine. That's where we met, and in Romania. Nice. It's nice those connections you made in Ukraine are continuing and carrying over. Jace is waving at Muhammad. Muhammad says hi there, Jace. Vamp says he's a great kid, 25 plus. It sounds like it. At that age and doing that type of work, that's awesome. Jace has banished our new friend to the naughty step for 60 seconds. Sebastian has a question. What is it, my friend? Starseed says, Snake and Skits, I will definitely be over to yours. I can't wait to listen. As Jace said, Skits has a gift. What I love about Skits is that turn, the turn towards the light. Sebastian says, what are we doing? That's a good question. Man, That's the question of the ages. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know as that we have to be doing anything. You know what I mean? Life's just happening. Maybe the great thing about life is that we get to decide what meaning we give it. As we mentioned before, at the beginning, life in and of itself doesn't have any inherent meaning until we get to decide. So, are we giving it the meaning of love? Let's take that back. Let me take that back. I think life does have inherent meaning, but I think we fail to see it and we assign it the egoic meaning. And the egoic meaning is what's in it for me. What does life have to offer me? What am I doing with life? What is life doing with me? However, when we can see the inherent light, if everything was created from this burst of light, everything is in essence still light. Can we recognize that? Can we see that? And can we live that? So maybe what we're doing is offering each other light. Bam says, and he's traveling back to UK on Monday. Sniper says, life in general. Life in general, Sebastian. Sebastian says, yes. Well, I'm glad you got going to have the opportunity tomorrow to sit down and have coffee, Bamps. Jason will be right back. Starseed says, it's good to have you heard of Ren. And Skid says, Jace, I think we all have a gift brother. We're all here in the new, in the now, aka the present. I got that from Kung Fu Panda. An awesome teacher. Let's see. Sniper says, Sebastian, to experience and exchange that experience with others. Nice. And do we have to finish school to make a job? My thoughts on that, Sebastian, just a thought. We don't have to do anything. But what do you feel called to do, and what serves you best? How are you best going to be able to fulfill the function of Sebastian, whatever that might be? Is it going to school? Is it getting a job now? Is it whatever? Only you can answer that question. But in order to answer it, you really need to get in touch with your truest, deepest self. Don't listen to the voices of parents, media, clergy, teachers, all clamoring to say, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do that. You just need to get quiet and ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my true purpose here? And how do I best fulfill it? In your heart, you know. But we don't listen to our heart. We listen to that clamoring noise that society has put in the head, and it drowns out the voice of the heart. Just get quiet. Listen to your heart. The heart itself never steers us wrong. Muhammad is pondering the question from Sebastian. That does bring a sense of pondering, doesn't it? It's good. Says Northern Starseed. Yeah, I've heard of Ren. I discovered him around a year ago. He is some musician and an amazing talent. I haven't heard. I'm going to check him out. And Goldie says, yes, I'm happy to be on his support team. As I said, he's a great kid. That's awesome, Goldie. And you know what? He has made a great connection with you, because I know how much that means to you. So you put a lot in You put a lot of yourself into those connections. Sebastian says, okay, thanks for that. It helps me. Well, I'm glad we could help. Muhammad said, the wonderful work you do is there are beautiful and objective questions and dialogues you do, and the communication between all the people on this planet. Uh, this is your work, my dear friend. Muhammad, thank you so much for saying that. Sampa says, I think finishing school is a good thing, showing you can accomplish a long drawn out task in full to the best of your abilities. Nice, Sniper. School certainly provides a foundation from which we can move forward in life. Northern Source, he said, I just listened to your song. Wow, fantastic. Fantastic. Now I know why I asked about Rem, because you're unique and deep, just like him. Man, perfectly said, Northern Starseed. Sniper says, it's not what you're taught. It's what you find out for yourself. Critical thinking, Sebastian Silva. Nice. Let's see. Vamp says, Eric McCarty, can I have your ear for 5 minutes after the live stream? Yep, definitely. We're going to end the live stream in just a minute. Corey says, hey, man, how are you guys? Good, Corey. How are you? I'm going to head out and take a walk in just a few minutes. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Jace is going to be live in about 45 minutes. Northern Starseed says hey to Corey, as does Jace, and Jace says hi back. Corey says let's go here to Northern. So I hope everyone has a good Saturday. This is the calm before the electoral storm in the United States. We got the election on Tuesday. Every so often, fairly often, people come in and want to know who I'm going to vote for, or they'll give me their opinion of who I should vote for. That happens more often than not. People saying vote for this person. Whoever wins is going to be the president. Whoever wins is going to be the president. May they lead with love, compassion, empathy, and kindness. Whoever that might be. May they unite, bring us all together, because it certainly seems that we are divided now, but we don't have to be, because in essence, and truly so, we aren't divided. Corey, don't care who you want to win. No offense. We don't get political. We don't campaign, at least not here. When we talk about politics, it's in the broadest sense. Here's what we want. We want kindness. We want to be united. We want everyone to be loved, to teach love. Sniper says, have a great workout, Jace, and a peaceful morning walk, Eric. Thank you, Sniper. I appreciate that. Skid says, smile, everyone. Much love to you all. Much love to you. Ramp says, thank you. You're welcome. Sebastian says, hi, guys. Did you just see Sebastian Silva? We did just see Sebastian Silva. Sniper says, Corey, imagine not picking a side. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Hey, Eve, how are you? I'm glad you came in to say hi. Corey says, scroll to Ramp Sebastian. Sebastian said, guys, my phone died. That's okay, Sebastian. We're actually calling it a morning. I'll be back later, about 1 o'clock. If anyone's around to hang out, come on by. We're going to do some more breath work in the afternoon. Muhammad says, you are truly a gem, my friend, my dear friend. You have a wonderful heart and is understanding and cooperation with everyone. I thank the Almighty for introducing me to you. My brother, my friend Yogi, my brother, my friend Muhammad. Thank you for those kind words. And I'm happy to be both your brother and your friend. Corey says, you mean later? Yep, I mean later. Eva says, I am well. Eric, I'm glad to hear, Eve. Thank you. Corey, you should be asleep. So, Vamp says, thank you for the lovely live and chat. Thank you for helping to make it a lovely live and chat. I will be back later, 1 o'clock. Again, we're going to do some breath work. Let me know what kind of breath work you want to do, 1 o'clock. Do you want to keep working with that 4x4? Do you want to do a nighttime breath? It's up to you guys. I'm going to see everyone later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. It is much appreciated. God bless, guys. Goldie, I will talk to you in just a minute.